Today we're going to talk about radical acceptance. I'll just talk through it a little bit just whilst we're seeing if anybody else is going to join. I've got a guinea pig over on the couch over there as well, so he is hoping she doesn't snore. So I'll just talk to you a bit about what we're going to do today. I'm just going to very quickly introduce what radical acceptance is. Then we're going to do a usual meditation kind of relaxation session, and again we'll go into a little bit about the radical acceptance, and then we'll just finish as usual. And you might notice that I don't have a filter on today. I do have makeup on, but I don't have a filter because the whole radical acceptance thing. I felt like it was a bit disingenuous to put a space filter on when I'm talking about acceptance. Radical acceptance involves choosing to accept what is happening in the present moment as truth and deciding to work with that experience. So it's not giving up, it's choosing to work and flow with life rather than fighting against it. So maybe you have times where you slip into that. Hi Judith. I'm just explaining about radical acceptance just before we go into the meditation. So how often do you kind of slip into the kind of inner dialogue of, why me? I wish I didn't feel this way. That person over there should be doing this. They should be doing it differently. This isn't fair. If only things were different. And what we're doing there is we're fighting with the reality of the situation rather than accepting it and then thinking of solutions for it. So with these emotions, we're creating a delusion of how things should be rather than accepting the reality of how they are. And with that pain that comes with the delusion of how things should be comes suffering. And that's what it's all about. It's like we're fighting, which is causing suffering. And just want to say that radical acceptance is not approval and it's not condoning situations, but it's completely and totally accepting the current present facts, even if we don't like them. And by choosing to radically accept the things that are out of our control, we can prevent ourselves from being stuck in that kind of unhappiness. And we can potentially lessen our suffering, which then frees us up to work on other things, basically. So that's kind of like a little overview of what radical acceptance is. So now, just get as comfortable as you can. We're just going to do like a general relaxation session. So just get as settled and comfortable as you can, and just take a little bit of time to being used to being still and quiet and calm. And just know that it doesn't matter how deeply or lightly relaxed you go today, just accept it, basically. Just take it for what it is. Be right in this moment, accepting of what you're going to experience this evening. And just whilst you're listening to the sound of my voice, I just want you to begin relaxing very, very gently. And once again, there's no right way or wrong way for you to experience this experience. And just allow a sensation of quiet, calm relaxation to start washing over you, taking over your whole body, and know that you can really enjoy these feelings of comfort and relaxation, fully and completely relaxing, and it's just safe for you to drift and listen to the sound of my voice. You might be aware of some sounds around you, either inside the room or outside the room, but they're not going to bother you at all. And in a strange way, they might help you relax more. So now just bring your attention down to your breath and slow down and relax your breathing. Feeling your belly rise and fall into your breath. Feeling your clothes on your skin. Feeling yourself being supported by whatever you are lying on or sitting on. So I want you to start by letting the tiny muscles in your eyelids relax. I want you to let them go droopy and drowsy and dreamy. And then become aware of how by just relaxing your eyelids completely, it can set up a chain reaction of wonderful feelings spreading into other muscles in your face, all on its own, across your forehead and your cheeks and your temples. It's going into your nose and your mouth. And then going into your jaw and your neck. Allowing them to go droopy, drowsy and dreamy. Letting all the muscles relax. Relaxing the muscles in the back of your head and your scalp, allowing them to relax as well. Almost as if it's being massaged by fingers, like massaging your scalp. Easing out any tensions in your scalp. Going down into your shoulders, allowing them to relax. Comfort and ease, spreading all through your shoulders and into your arms, going into your biceps and your tricep muscles, massaging away any tension out of your muscles. Going down your arms and into your hands and your fingers. Getting into the tiny little joints of your hands. Then just any tension's just going to fly out of your fingertips and away from you. Then allowing this comfortable sensation to spread into your back, allowing your back to relax. So I really want you to imagine massaging your back. Feeling the muscles in your back release and relax as the tension's being massaged and kneaded out. Relaxing all the way down your spine, and fingers massaging all the way down your spine. And then relaxing your chest and your stomach. Move your attention now to your hips. Going down into your thighs, kneading and massaging, letting the muscles relax and release. Going down into your knees, into your kneecaps and behind your knees. Really letting that sense of relaxation go through your knees. Going down into your calves. Once again, it feels like you're massaging your calves, releasing any tension. Going down into your feet now, relaxing your feet and your toes. Any tension's going to flow out of your body through the tips of your toes and away from you. It's interesting to note how you're feeling right now, how relaxed you're feeling. And I want us to now continue on our journey of relaxation and allow you to become even more relaxed. So there are some stairs ahead of you. You can see them stretching out ahead of you. And I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and with each decreasing number, you're going to be a little bit more relaxed. So 10, you feel the steps beneath you, you're letting all the muscles and nerves in your body relaxed. 9, you see the steps ahead of you as you're going down, any tension you feel is being released. 8, relax deeper and deeper. 7, deeper still. 6, you can hear the footsteps on your stairs, aware of breathing being more relaxed. 5, with each breath you feel more relaxed. 4, deeper still. 3, going even deeper relaxed. 2, as you go deeper you feel better and better. And 1, you're at the bottom and you're feeling really calm and relaxed now. And I wonder if you can imagine yourself walking through a forest, beautiful forest. The path is soft beneath your shoes, a mixture of soil, leaves, pine needles and moss. And as you walk, your body relaxes and your mind clears more and more with each step you take. And you're breathing in the fresh mountain air and you're filling your lungs. And when you breathe out, you're releasing out all that air, feeling refreshed. Taking a deep breath in, you're feeling revitalized. And breathing out completely, letting your body relax further. Continuing to breathe slowly and deeply as you walk through this forest. So the air is cool but comfortable, and the sun filters through the trees, making a moving dappled pattern on the ground before you. And you can listen to the sounds of the forest. Birds singing, a breeze blowing. And your body relaxes more and more and more as you walk. And you're counting your breath in unison with your strides. So breathing and walking and breathing and walking and coming more and more relaxed as you're walking along this forest. And you feel your muscles relaxing and lengthening, and your arms are swinging in rhythm with your walking, and they feel loose and relaxed and limp. Feeling your back relaxing as your spine lengthens as you're walking along. And as you continue to walk through the forest, you begin to climb up a slight incline. You tread easily along smooth rocks on the path, feeling at one with nature. And the breeze continues to blow through the treetops, but you're sheltered on the path and the air around you is calm. So around you is an immense kind of array of greens. Beautiful dark greens in the trees. The forest floor is thick moss. Just picturing the variety of trees that are around you. And can you smell anything? Can you smell the forest? So as you continue to walk through the forest, you're gaining elevation and you're getting closer to the sound of a running stream. And you see it in front of you, and you can see the sunlight streaming onto the path. And as you're rounding the corner, you can crawl closer towards the water. And there are stepping stones across a path, across the stream towards the edge of the mountain. So stepping on the stones across the shallow stream. And up ahead of you, there's a smooth rock. It's almost like a chair waiting for you to rest. And it's perfectly placed high up on this beautiful vantage point. So I wonder if you can sit down or lie down on the rock. It's pretty comfortable and you feel really, really nice and comfortable and at ease, and the sun's shining down on you. Feeling the sun warming your body as you're relaxing on this rock, enjoying the landscape around you. So whilst you're just relaxing on this rock, I'm going to talk to you about the concept of radical acceptance. Accepting situations can alleviate suffering, and it might not always be available to you, or you might not be ready to in a certain situation, and that's also totally cool, totally fine, but I find this pretty helpful myself. So often when we're affected by intense negative emotions, our natural reaction to them can be anger, upset, maybe blaming somebody about the unfortunate feelings, or maybe we're blaming ourselves. We're judging ourselves, and we'll find the faulty things that we wish that we didn't have. Whichever of these reactions we have, the truth is our negative, intense emotions are still there. So maybe we're ruminating over a past event that affected our present and we couldn't get over that fact. Radical acceptance means fully accepting our reality and letting go of the attachment to that. It refers to realizing that fighting what is already happened or happening leads to more pain. So whilst pain is part of life, radical acceptance allows us to keep that pain from becoming suffering. And by accepting the facts of reality without responding in maybe by getting upset or throwing a tantrum, or just accepting it is what it is. It doesn't mean we roll over and become helpless. Rather, we acknowledge that denying the feelings of reality will not change the facts, but keep us stuck in our "this is unfair, why me, why now?" Completely and totally accepting that this is fact is still challenging and painful, but by focusing on what we control rather than we cannot control, it can be liberating, and it frees up the energy that we were using to fight reality, and it helps us to focus on what we can effectively change and how we can cope with the situation and take care of ourselves. So there might be an infinite number of painful things that can happen to you, but there's 4 responses to any kind of painful things. The first response is you can try and solve it. You can figure out a way to end the painful event or upsetting event, or you could leave the situation. So that's the first one, you can solve it. The second thing you can do, you can try and change how you feel about the problem to figure out a way to take a negative and make it into a positive. So that's the second thing you can do. The third option is you can accept it. You just accept the problem for what it is right now. And the fourth alternative is you can stay miserable. That's the only other option you've got. So there are 3 parts to radical acceptance: accepting reality, realizing that everything has a cause, and we might not know what that cause is, but everything does have a cause. And accept that life can be worth living and can be different. If you want to change something, you have to accept it first. You can't change something if you don't accept it. If you don't face the reality as it is, if you deny how it is, you can't make changes to it. To have an example here, say for instance, you buy a house and you hate, it's a purple house and you hate the colour purple, and you pay the money, and when you arrive at the house, you turn up and the people who've promised they were going to paint it a different colour haven't painted it. So you could either get really upset about that and be really angry and try and get upset about the people, like try and find them and go through all kinds of stuff, or you can just go and buy paint, right? So the acceptance of this is a situation I am in and I'm going to go and buy paint is probably the better option. So if you want things to change, you accept them and then you change them. Because when we say about accepting reality as it is, we're not saying accept reality and we don't change it. Reality is always changing. If you want to have an influence on how it changes, you see your interest is to how to accept it, how it is right now. And acceptance can be hard. It's hardest when you hate what's happening to you, or when you really disapprove of it, or when it's causing you a lot of pain. So the bottom line is, the higher the pain, the harder it is to accept, but actually the better the payoff. So here are some things to think about. The present moment is the only one I have control over. Fighting my current emotions and thoughts only give them more fuel to thrive. The present is a result of thousands of variables from the past. This moment is what it is, even though I might not like it. I can't change what happened in the past. I accept this moment as it is. Although my emotions are uncomfortable, I'll get through it. It's not helpful for me to fight the past. So now just allowing yourself to be on the rock or explore the area where you're in. I'm going to allow you to do that for a little while so you won't hear my voice. Okay, I want you to know that this session's going to come to an end. I want you to bring your attention back into your body. I want you to start feeling your body being supported and take your attention to all parts of your body that are contacting something. And then focusing on your breath, feeling your clothes against your skin. And then finally, when you're ready to, you can start wiggling your fingers and your toes around. And just like to say thank you for letting me guide you through this meditation. It's a little bit different. I got a request from somebody. Yes, I find radical acceptance super helpful. I know it's not for everybody. Nothing's a panacea. So if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, there'll be tons of other things that do. And I think I'm going to do some more stuff with this, but maybe not meditations. I'll do some kind of blog posts and stuff, because I'm pretty into it myself. And I will see you next week, when I will have a filter back on my face because I won't be acceptive of how I'm looking. And I will see you all soon. Bye.